The price of gold and silver had a good week. The price of the mining stocks, both silver and gold, had a great week, up almost 10% each. Is this the sign of a change in the swing of the pendulum? Are we entering that new era for the price of silver and gold? I want to present 4 factors that the argument would be made in favor of that being the case. I'm going to present them to you right now. You want to know, I got the answers. Let's get started. You know I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm willing to walk down this path with you, with the flashlight, looking around, looking at the facts, seeing if we are indeed entering this new era for silver and gold, the one we've all been waiting for. But first, I want to say thank you for deciding to join me in Ron's Basement. We'll get through this together. If you enjoy my content, and I hope you do, you can subscribe right here. Please give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Your thoughts and ideas are important, and we want to hear them. Let's get back to the video. Fact number 1 regarding, are we seeing a major change in momentum for silver and gold? Are the price of the miners leading the way for the price of the metals? We see that very often in the precious metals market, where the miners will move first, either to the downside, and then the metals tend to move down lower a little bit later, or to the upside like we've had over the last few days, this last week. The mining stocks were up 10%. The metals up 1 or 2%. Are we now, did we turn that corner, and are we seeing the miners leading the metals? We'll have to watch in the coming weeks and months to see if that is the case. Factor number 2, are gold and silver beginning to perform as a contrary investment, a hedge? It used to be, and I've followed this market for darn near 20 years, that the common consensus was you own silver, you own gold, because in times of economic turmoil, they performed opposite to the general markets. That has been their tendency over the years. Are we now at that point where the markets are doing poorly, right? The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, but the price of gold and silver and the mining stocks act as a contrary investment, as a hedge, and that they actually do well. The last week or so, that was the case. Again, we're going to have to watch things play out in the coming weeks and months and see if indeed that is the case. Factor number 3. The often ignored reality that we are in a stagflationary environment. All the smartest people, the Jeffrey Gundlachs, the smartest guys on Wall Street, know we are in a stagflationary environment. We have a stagnant economy at best, right? And we definitely have inflation. Stagflation has always been a fertile ground for the price of silver and gold. The market hasn't woke up to that yet, right? Like we're generally a little ahead of the curve. The people that come to Ron's Basement, it's a known fact, right? If you're watching this video, you have a keen level of intellect. Your intellectual horsepower is a little higher than average. So we're often ahead of the curve. Is everyone else starting to wake up to the fact that we're in a stagflationary environment? And just like in the 70s and 80s, when that occurs, the price of gold and silver skyrocket. Could we be at the beginning phases of this, right? Getting ready for the big party that we're all going to have here in Ron's Basement when gold and silver finally do take off. Again, we'll have to watch in the coming weeks and months to see how this stagflation fact plays out. And factor number 4, is the Fed trapped? No, right? They can't be trapped. The Fed, they can do all kinds of things. They have all kinds of tools in their toolbox. Well, let me ask you this question. If you had a job making $50,000 per year and you had $300,000 in mortgage debt, $50,000 in student loan debt, $50,000 in debt on your Ford F-150 pickup truck, and you had another $100,000 in credit card debt. You had $500,000 in debt. You're making $50K a year. Are you trapped? You're darn tootin', you're trapped. And the Fed is trapped right now as well. All they can do to get out of this hole is to print more money. That's the only thing they can do. Print money or completely destroy the U.S. and the world economies. In the end, they're going to pivot. They're going to print money. That's going to be a supportive factor for the price of silver and gold. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm just sharing my opinions. There's no crystal ball here in the basement. As a matter of fact, you're looking at the crystal ball right now, right on top of my shoulders, but I'm willing to walk down this path with you, right? We got our flashlight. We're looking. We're trying to navigate what's going on. We will get through this. I appreciate you joining me here in the basement. If you enjoy my video, you can watch another one right here. Most important, until next time, you be well.